Hey guys, it's Hannah Bell back for another 12 Days of Christmas Divorce Edition. I know you've been waiting for day 4. I can sense it. I know that you're ready. Let's prepare. Me. Are you ready? Is your door closed? You sing? If you're not singing it with me, you're really kind of hurting my feelings. You're standing me up a little bit, so I hope that you're doing it. On the 4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 calling birds. No. 4 calling birds. Yeah. If you don't sing it in order, like I always, the one that sticks in my head is like 5 golden rings. So if you don't sing it in order, it's hard to do them in the right way. But y'all know what I mean, okay? We're still, is the whole thing, now that is it all about bird? I guess not, because you're getting golden rings eventually, but it's all these birds, y'all. I don't know. Maybe they really like birds or something. Okay, 4 calling birds. Now, I'm thinking about this one, not about the birds, but I'm thinking about the calls. Y'all have heard me tell this little tidbit before, but you need a refresher, okay? Some of my clients, for sure, y'all need a refresher. If you've got a device that makes calls, let's think of what that could be. A computer, a telephone, an iPad, an iPod, an Android something or another, Kindle something. I don't know if they can make calls. Your watch. Ooh, yeah, a watch with data. Think about all those things that can make calls, send text messages, etc. My advice, if you're in the middle of the divorce process, you're thinking about the divorce process, I think this was maybe one of the first pieces of advice I ever gave on one of these videos. You've got to lock it down in your life. If you're getting divorced, I want you to think for just a second about how intertwined your technological life is with your current spouse. Do you share the same iTunes account, the same Spotify's, Netflix, iPhoto, the photos, Google Photos? I want you to think for just a second. It's going to make you scared, okay? Some of y'all are going to get to the heebie-jeebies, all right? But don't just sit in the heebie-jeebies. Do something about them, okay? You got to think, what would happen if some devious X-Factor, future gonna be X-Factor, got a hold of that stuff, either because you share it or he or she knows your password. What if they went in there and deleted everything? Like all of your photos throughout your marriage, since there's been online photo business, at least 5 or so, 10 years maybe at this point, I don't know how long. Just digging through all of your information. So I want you to go through and change every password that ever existed to everything and protect that stuff. Or if you haven't filed yet and you're just getting ready, duplicate it all. Because if you change the password and you're trying to keep this on the DL for a little bit longer, your ex is gonna know it. So don't just okay, so let me say that. If you're still in stealth mode and planning, don't go changing your Find My Friends settings. Don't do that. The person will know something's happening and coming. You'll tip them off. Trust me. Don't go changing the iTunes password, the iCloud, all of that stuff yet. But back all that stuff up. Get you Google Photos. There's, golly, there's a million choices on there. Get it all copied over so you have it in case something happens. So that somebody can't go in there and just ruin. It's like horrible. That could be one of the worst things that happens in a divorce, besides all the other stuff, is losing all your pictures, your videos, Christmas mornings, all of that stuff of your kids and everything else. So, that's pre-planning. Copy it all, and then you might want to, change the passwords and stuff. If you're in the middle of the divorce process already, then lock it down. Like change everything today, right now, immediately. Passwords to email addresses. You just don't know what somebody's up to. Okay, you need to change your code on your phone. Don't just have the thumb or face. I guess people could get it if you're just asleep. They could get digging in your phone and see emails with your lawyer. or who knows what else. Hopefully you don't have anything else in there suspect, but you might. And we want to make sure that you're protected. So these 4 calling birds, we are going to make sure all of our tech, all of our devices that make these calls is locked down. Believe me, you will thank me. Do this as soon as possible as you're planning divorce. Or, good advice if you're not even married and you're just watching these because you like my hat. Don't do that. Don't have joint accounts with people, and kind of keep your password your own business. I mean, that's probably the gold standard idea. But, I have a job because most of us don't follow the gold standard. We learn on the back end. So, all right, guys, thanks for hanging in with me for day 4. Next one, the 5 goals. That seems like the climax of the song, although there's only number 5. You would think it'd be 6 in the middle. I don't know, whatever. But we'll talk a little bit tomorrow about the rings. But happy holidays, everybody. Thanks for having a little fun.